Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome. So, what I see here is that you're coming back into alignment with yourself. I feel like there has been some things that it has either happened, something happened, or you've just been on this journey, right? This self discovering journey. You're trying to figure out yourself. And I see that you have been willing to go into the depths of yourself, trying to figure out where you came from, what you're tied to, what different cultures may have you may feel resign resignate with. Because just like you may be in a certain culture this lifetime, but you may be very fascinated with other cultures. And the reason being is because you were very much involved with those cultures in different past lives. Okay. And so I see here that you are truly awakening to the truest version of yourself. This has been a journey. This has been challenging at times to figure out what your truth is and basically separate yourself from different just belief systems and beliefs that other people may have. You may have, it's like finding your own truth because it's like you grew up believing what your parents told you, believing what society was telling you, what your schools were telling you. And that's no longer your truth. Right now you've been soul searching. You have a past, you have a future, you know, and right now at this very moment, some of you may be actually having a baby, and this may have altered your state of mind. Like you're trying to find a new identity, like who are you with a child? There's some sort of legacy that you may have been born into that you may be expected to carry out, but it's like you want to put your own twist in it. You want to, I do see here that you want to leave something behind, something that does not serve you, like you don't agree and it doesn't feel right to you, certain ways of living, just certain things, just they don't bring you the clarity that you seek. Like you are looking for deeper answers, the intuition. I see here that you have very much been working very hard on yourself. And there is a sense of victory here. I do see victory. I do see recognition. I also see that you may have a little anxiety about someone judging you, somebody that you may care about. It's like they'll see the truth in time. I see the scales here twice. There's a balance of some sort that you are seeking. Archangel Michael is definitely coming up in this reading. So you definitely have angelic protection around you. And you may have been coming into or realizing, recognizing some sort of lies. They weren't necessarily lies, they were just ways that people believed that who we were, who we are, where we come from. Like there's some sort of belief system or something of the way of life that you were told that really got you thinking, that really made you confused. You weren't confident about this truth. Basically, some way, somehow, there was a catalyst for change here. Something happened where what you thought life was, or what you thought your life was, where you were going, your direction, your goals, right? What you've been working so hard for your entire life is like, it's no longer fascinating to you, or it's no longer resonating with you. It's like you grew out of something and you want to move towards something else. You're changing your perspective, which is then going to be changing your reality. All right. There is, there's some grieving of your past life, like in this life. It's like a grieving of your past self, like the ways you used to do things. You were comfortable. You knew what you were going to do next. You knew this life. You became an expert at whatever this is, this way of living, you became an expert at. So now this direction that you were going in, it feels wishy-washy, right? Because you don't know. You don't know what to expect. You're like going out to the sea with no clear direction, right? You're just like flowing, going with the flow. But this is very magical. And Spirit is talking about staying in the present moment and not worrying too much about the future, not really staying in the past either, like really being in the present moment, feeling, seeing, tasting, touching right here, right now. What are you grateful for right now in this process? It's like you really want to just jump to the future and be the person you're supposed to be on your life path purpose, or, you know, there's some sort of goal or something that you just want to like basically throw all of. It's like you're still weaning out of like this old narrative you had. It's You're still juggling things from this old narrative. There's still things you have to put to rest, so to speak, clear up, right? Um, I'm seeing cord cutting, like really energetically cutting ties from people, places, habits, things, um, different personality traits that you had that you want to change. Just, I feel like you're changing your look, you're changing your hair, you're changing the way you move, you're changing the way you talk. You are becoming very clear on what you are going to fight for. You're becoming very clear about what is yours, what you want to be, and what belief systems you really stand firm in. It's like you're still experimenting with this, though. It's like you're still, cracking the egg a little bit. You're feeling it out. You're feeling what works for you. I also do see two male figures, actually three male figures in your life that may be important to you, that may have some sort of influence over you. I feel like this is where you got all of your confidence from. You're so very confident because you have these like masculine influences around you. Let's see what came out here. And we got the lone wolf and we got the number seven twice. We actually have 7, 8. So it's like, yeah, you're moving a step. Yeah, and it says on there, moving on, outlaw, maverick, swift actions, need for speed. Like, you want to take off already. Maybe you're about to take off. You're just trying to find your balance before you take off so you don't fall. There's something about giraffes here. You may have some sort of connection with giraffes, and I'm also seeing parrots. You're off to find your own treasure island, your own treasure. And it's so interesting. 7, 8, 9. You're moving in the right direction. All right. You may be confused sometimes, but you're definitely moving in the right direction. And as I say that, the 8 of Wands and the Chariot come out. You are definitely moving in the right direction, and you are birthing your own new reality that you are going to be very happy about. You're going to celebrate. Your subconscious has been that you've been meddling in your subconscious, which is bringing out this clarity and this truth and this confidence about you. There's like this whole other being inside of you that you didn't know that you could be. Person of Earth. You may be a provider. You're going to be very prosperous and dependable. You could be a manager or a business owner, a CEO, something to do with banking. But it also is, look, that's also a type of, like a culture, right? She's part of a culture. So that may be part of your culture. But maybe you don't want to do any of that. Maybe you don't want to be a business owner or a manager anymore. No, it says within a few weeks. I've never seen this. Oh my gosh. And we have 3 8s, you guys. 3 8s. And something may seem messy because she's like coming in here just messing it all up, huh? The situation or event in question will develop or unfold in a matter of weeks. All right, so you're gonna definitely get some type of clarity in a couple of weeks. All right. Archangel Michael is definitely going to be giving you some sort of message, and it's going to have deeper meaning, a community in which you relate to. They're going to be very supportive. You're going to be able to change your perception to one that really. You don't have to climb on my chair. You stop it. Um, So climbing up, right? Climbing up the ladder, going with the flow, going to the next step, 7, 8, 9. You're on the right path. There's 3 8s. You may be a life path 7, 8, or 9. This is still the year of the 8. The year of the 8 is actually ending, right? We're going to be ending the year of the 8 pretty soon here. I do see here that, family is definitely a priority to you. You do have some sort of commitment. You may be a parent. You may have siblings, that really trust you. When you alter your own, it's like you're not only thinking of, it's like, yeah, I'll change my life and everything, but how is that going to affect my family? Am I going to be able to support my family? Am I going to be able to be there for my family? Have this balance between what I truly desire and still be able to take care of my responsibilities. I feel like this really is like the question at hand, and I really feel like you're going to be getting your answer very soon here. That you definitely have the strength and you definitely have the connection. All right, you're going to be able to you're going to know what actions to take and when to take them. You're going to see the next step appear before you when it's time, divine timing. right? So it's all about putting your trust and your faith in the divine at this time, and just know that everything is unfolding for you. Everything is working out for you. So if some sort of conflict kind of comes in or creeps in, or this doubt or this fear or some sort of confusion, just remember to take a step back, take a deep breath, and just know within your heart, just know that everything, no matter what it may appear on the outside, everything is working out in your favor. You are being directed in the right direction. Okay, there's a need to let something go, or there's a need to of release, so that way you can receive. And a lot of times when we have to let some sort of energy out of our bodies, or some sort of belief system or something has to happen as a catalyst to let that go, right? Otherwise, how would we know that it's still there, it's still lingering? Some sort of trauma may still be lingering. You know, we hold all of our traumas in our body. And there's something, I feel that there is something you're going to have to stand your ground and let go, and cut some ties to some people, places, things, habits, a way of thinking. You know, some things here that you've been working hard on this, but there is something you've been hanging on to, and spiritually asking you to trust this new beginning, because you are meant to do this. Okay, you are meant to have this type of freedom. It's going to bring you great happiness. Wow, 10 of cups and the sun. All right, that's pure bliss, happiness, and that's happy family life. And that's what's important to you, right? Your family's important. The rainbow can be a significant sign here that you'll be seeing in the next few days to very much confirm this message for you today. Just know everything is going to be working out in your favor. I see nothing but bliss and happiness. But before this bliss and happiness comes, you are going to feel a little overwhelmed, okay? Do not be this. The word just like totally flew away. So they don't even want me to put that in your mind frame, okay? So do not be intimidated, okay? Do not get depressed or doubtful. And even if you do feel those emotions, it's okay. It does not mean that you are failing. Okay. It is okay to feel depressed. It is okay to feel anger. Those are all very much human emotions, and we have those for a reason. If that does come up, feel it for a little bit, write something down, like be curious about it, because why is it coming up? There may be something that you need to release or let go in order for all of this to align in the way that spirit wants it to align. Okay, and you have to be at the right frequency in order for certain things to come in. And in order to be at a certain frequency, you kind of got to clear out a little bit of stuff. Yes, it takes work, but this work is very much, it's all worth it. Okay, it's very much all worth it. I'm seeing here that, one of your wishes are gonna be coming true within a few weeks. All right, so just keep going with the flow. You already recognize the essence of who you are, which is a huge step. Okay, so just continue to be confident with who you are. Be in the here and now moments. All right. Just be very blessed and very grateful for where you are. It's like just slow down and really enjoy what's going on in your life right now. Because in the future, you are going to be reminiscing about this time, and you're going to be like, wow, like I remember that. Like you're going to feel even nostalgic about the time that you were living right now, believe it or not. So it's like, don't take this time for granted. Enjoy it while you can, because change is coming, and change is going to come very fast. It may seem slow in the process of things, in the day to day, everyday things, but it's going to go really fast in the grand scheme of things. Okay, because once you're in the future, you're definitely going to be reminiscing about right now. So it's like enjoy it while you're here, okay? I love you. I hope this helped, and until next time.